Can we as individuals, but who are joining their hands for a common goal, really change the world? The world is drowning in plastic and the problem is getting worse and worse. Is there a solution for that global problem? Yes, there is, and we all can play our role in that great cause. And at the same time, we can create better life for ourselves and for our families financially. Hey, welcome to Journey to Freedom's channel. My name is Armin and I'm inspiring people by sharing my own journey of creating the life I have been dreaming of. In this video I want to share with you something which can really make a change in the world. The change which we are desperately looking for. I think most of you know that we are killing our planet Earth slowly. Every year we are consuming millions of tons of plastic, but just a fraction of it is being recycled. So what is happening to the rest of it that is not being recycled? Some of it will be burned, polluting our air. Some of it will be buried underground, polluting the soil. And some of it will end up in our oceans, killing the sea life and eventually also ending up on our table and poisoning ourselves. So no matter what we are doing with plastic currently, in some way it is poisoning our planet and also poisoning ourselves. And there hasn't been any viable solution to this problem until now. Sepco Industries, in partnership with Cloud Horizon, is giving us back the hope that everything is not lost yet. They have a solution that solves the problem of plastic waste once and for all. And at the same time, they are giving everyone an opportunity to participate in achieving that dream. And by participating in this noble call, you are not just helping to save the planet, but you can create financial freedom for yourself and for your family. We had an event organized by Cloud Horizon Estonian leaders in Tallinn just a couple of days ago. And in that event, I had an opportunity to sit down with the director of business development of Sepco Industries and ask a couple of questions. So without further ado, here is the interview. Enjoy! So hello everyone, we are here in Tallinn and I'm sitting with the director of business development of Sepco, Jussi-Veikko Saloranta.
Thank you.
And you have a really amazing opportunity in your hand, which can have a huge impact on the world. We are drowning in plastic waste, which is all over the world almost, and there is no long-term solution to this problem right now, until now. Turning plastic into fuel will eliminate two problems at the same time. We are getting rid of plastic, but at the same time, maybe we are not getting off from the need completely from drilling the oil from the ground, but at least we are decreasing maybe the need for that. And I have some questions for you, so let's dig in if you're ready.
Absolutely, thank you.
So the first question is, why has Sepco decided to bring in cryptocurrency to this kind of opportunity, and what role it actually has in all of it?
Sure. If I may give a little bit of information first about the company in general. Okay. Sepco Industries is a company with 18 years of research and development in the field of transforming plastic waste into fuel. We are initially 100% supported by the Thailand's government, and we work very closely with Thailand's oldest university, the Chulalongkorn University. Our founding members of the company include one professor and two doctors who have spent nearly 20 years of their life into perfecting this technology. Now, we are very happy to say today that we have in our hands a technology which is widely considered as the most advanced technology in this market at the moment. We are able to take practically any type of plastic waste and through our process convert this plastic into oil. The few very important things that I would like to highlight when talking about Sepco Industries and talking about our technology is that our system is 100% environmentally friendly. There is no pollutions being released to the atmosphere or to the water or even noise pollution. We can actually be standing right next to our production unit and have a conversation like this without having a huge noise behind us. Number two, we produce a synthetic pyrolysis oil, which 45 minutes after you put in a plastic bag or a bottle into the machine can be used to fuel any type of low-speed diesel engine. Anything from trucks, buses, boats, trains, generators can be run from the fuel that we produce, from plastic garbage. If we take that oil and we refine it in our refining module, right there in Thailand, in our field, we will be able to generate European standard and American standard gasoline, diesel, and even kerosene for the aircrafts. This is what we do. Now, this oil itself, this fuel, is extremely highly credited and very much of a premium product on the international oil market. You could compare it to something called Brent light sweet crude coming from Norway. So not only are we removing plastic garbage from the environment and processing it through an environmentally friendly process, we are generating a product which is a premium product on the international oil markets. That's where it really comes down to. As of today, we have a fully operational production module where we are on a day-to-day basis converting approximately 20,000 kilos of plastic waste into approximately 15,000 liters of this oil. Our target as a company right now is to expand our business, brand, and this technology to every part of the world. We are currently in negotiations with several governments around the world, as well as dealing with investors, both private and institutional. So this is how we're going ahead right now. Our target is to expand these production modules to about 1,000 units over the next 10 years and operate in all continents of the world. This would be an introduction to my company. Now, for your answer for the question, how does the digital currency connect with this project? What we have done is we have created our own trading currency called Orientum Plus. Orientum Plus is a digital currency used to buy and sell the oil that we produce. So in a similar way, like you would have points that you receive when you fly with different airlines, they will give you points for the usage of certain products. And with these points, you can then buy flights, you can upgrade your services, or you can even sell them to another user. In the same way, the Orientum Plus digital currency is a trading currency for all the oil that we produce at Sepco Industries. I will be happy to give you more information how that works, but this is the economy that we are creating. So really, the whole concept is to bring in a digital currency which is used for trading, buying and selling the oil that we produce.
So you can actually, if you have that Orientum Plus, you can actually buy fuel from those facilities.
Absolutely.
And you can also use other currencies like fiat currencies to buy.
Well, fiat currency we don't accept directly. If a company or a person would like to buy, let's say, 1,000 liters of Sepco's oil, they would not be able to pay directly with the euro, for example. They would eventually deposit their money into an account belonging to our digital currency exchange partner, Eltron X, which would then convert the euro into Orientum Plus currency, which it would buy from an open market and then deliver that as a payment method to Sepco.
Yeah, this explains. So the value can increase in time if we consider investing in that cryptocurrency, for example?
Yeah, I wanna make one thing very clear. Orientum Plus is not a digital currency that is being sold at the moment. It is not an investment instrument at any point. It is purely the trading currency for the oil that we produce. And as of right now, through a partnership which Sepco Industries has with a company called Cloud Horizon, anyone and everyone around the world will be able, by using the products and services from Cloud Horizon, to receive free promotional tokens, free of charge, which they can then convert at the exchange to become the digital currency used for buying, selling, and trading the fuel.
Yeah, that was quite long question answer for the first question.
No problem.
But why network marketing? Why not give opportunity to maybe invest to the company itself through shares, or maybe through, like already mentioned, to that cryptocurrency Orientum Plus straight? Why you decided to go with network marketing instead?
Well, we are exploring a few different avenues. One of the avenues is that we are directly dealing with private equity investors, we're dealing with institutional investors, we're dealing with governments on the highest possible levels. Now, these are operations that are ongoing at the same time, and we've made several agreements now on the governmental level to take over, for example, waste management facilities, where Sepco will be managing the entire waste management of cities and hopefully bigger regions even in the future. Now, that is one avenue that we're going. At the same time, we are also looking to work with everyone and anyone around the world who would like to join the fight against plastic pollution. And this is where, by far, the network marketing industry can provide a powerful, very efficient platform and avenue to expand our brand. Now, I've used as an example before the following, that we have a technological advantage in our hands right now. Our system has been proven. We have a 15-year of production track records, combined with 18 years of research and development. And we can take this product, this technology, these machines anywhere around the world. We're being supported by every government that we have spoken to at the moment. And that is a way that we're going forward. But at the same time, we have to realize that this technology advantage will not be there for our company forever. There are other companies coming up with solutions as well. There are other companies who are developing their technologies, and in a matter of years, we are going to be seeing a lot of competition in this field. So the technological advantage will not stay there forever. It will be there for the next coming years. But in reality, what we have in our hands is a first mover's advantage. And in order to utilize that advantage to the best possible abilities, we have chosen to work with a great company called Cloud Horizon, which is a network marketing company, which has decades of experience in its management, which is a company that has proven time after time after time that they are doing everything in exactly the right way when entering into different markets and how conducting their business. And we're very, very grateful and happy about this cooperation. Because when we think about the impact that we can create by collaborating with a company like Cloud Horizon, which is currently expanding all over the world, and if at the end of this year, for example, there are, let's say, 1 million members in Cloud Horizon who can take our message and explain it to one new person per day, there is no other way, not through internet marketing, social media marketing, printed advertisements, there's no other way as powerful, as efficient the network marketing industry, when done correctly and done right. And this is the reason why we chose to work with this company. And we're very grateful, we're very happy about the collaboration, and being here in Estonia, Tallinn today, being able to meet all these great people who are very passionate and very driven to be involved with such an opportunity where not only are we providing, or where Cloud Horizon is providing, financial change for their lives, where they can earn an extra income or totally change their financial life and the life of their families and friends by doing this work. But at the same time, they can truly take part in saving our planet, which is currently dying and choking into plastic waste.
Thank you. The next question, actually, you already answered it partly, was because, for example, one of my friends was also involved with turning fuel, creating fuel or turning fuel, don't know, sorry, my English, creating fuel from some alternative sources, but they couldn't, for example, in Estonia, they couldn't get any license from government. But you are not seeing anything with this kind of things. How is your work with governments and big corporations going? So any limits there?
It is going extremely well. Something that many people might not be aware of, but for example, for the last 25 years, most of the European countries, also United States, Japan, and so on, have been sending a great amount of their plastic garbage into China. Yeah. And the Chinese government in 2017 decided that they've had enough, and they decided to stop these plastic waste imports. And from the 1st of January 2018, they closed the doors for these imports. When that happened, countries and governments around the world had to wake up that what we have been doing for decades was not really recycling.
Sorry, yeah.
Exactly. It was not solving the waste. It was not solving the issue. It was actually Richard Branson, and in his blog, released an interesting article where it said that this whole recycling operation that we've seen, for example, in Europe, has now come out to be as a fraud. We haven't been recycling anything. We've been simply outsourcing our problem to a country somewhere around the world to take care of it. And as long as we don't see it here in front of us, we don't worry about it. And we pat ourselves to the back saying, hey, we're doing such a great job, look at this. But in reality, we haven't. Our garbage that has been sent over to China has been burned. It has been still stored there in many of the many landfills and even dumped into the oceans. Yeah. So a very, very small percentage of the plastic that has actually been collected and sent over to China has actually been recycled or turned into other kind of products. And this is now the issue. Now when countries are no longer able to send their plastic garbage to China, to Malaysia, to Vietnam, for example, they have to start coming up with better solutions. And at the moment, the two solutions have been to either make a hole in the ground and bury the plastic there for the next 400 years, or to burn it. Both equally bad options. What we are offering through Sepco and through our collaboration with Cloud Horizon is the actual viable, environmentally friendly and financially viable solution for this problem. That's what we're doing. So therefore, governments, even in the European Parliament level, are supporting very much what we are doing at the moment. I know of other companies in the history that have tried to do similar things and failing, mainly due to environmental aspects. Their system has not been developed to the level where we have, and simply they are not 100% environmentally friendly. This has been many times the issue with their environmental licenses and operational licenses. We don't have any of that problem. We are at the moment very happy and very grateful to receive such a warm welcome from every single government and every single government official that we have met at the moment.
So the timing of China banning garbage import was actually good for Sepco's business.
Absolutely.
So the timing is just phenomenal.
Absolutely.
The next question is, You said that it's environmental friendly, it's 100%, but usually with every production, there is some kind of waste left. Even let's say if you filter the process, something has to happen to those filters which you use. Maybe you're filtering the process. How are you dealing with that problem in Sepco?
Sure. Generally, as I mentioned, we can use any type of plastic. We prefer to focus on plastics which nobody else wants. There are, for example, for plastic bottles, there are already certain recycling operations for these. For us, the plastic bottle would not be the best source as a raw material. We would be typically able to receive about 40% oil from the plastic bottles. And there are already recycling operations, companies that are taking bottles, they're breaking them down into small pellets and they can manufacture new plastic bottles, for example, from them. So our business, our operation is not really focusing on something that can be recycled. We promote recycling heavily. What we are focusing in is, for example, this. This is the part of the plastic bottle that nobody wants, because there's no second life for this. This, for us, is gold. And I hope that by now you are starting to see this plastic trash that you've been, until today, been throwing away like it's garbage. You're starting to see the value of it. And as I mentioned before, from the plastic bottles, through our process, we're able to generate about 40% in oil. From this kind of plastic, we are able to generate up to 95% in oil. So generally what we are doing is we are taking the garbage that nobody else wants. And that is what we're using in our system. We are getting also, in most countries, paid to take in this raw material because the landfills, the dump yards are just full of it. We just recently made an agreement in Thailand to take over the waste management of an entire city, where in an area of 9 hectares of land, there currently sits about 2.6 million tons of plastic waste.
That's a lot.
It's garbage, but we could say at least 80-85% of that is plastic waste.
Just after we finished the interview, I realized I actually didn't get the answer to this question. Is there any kind of waste left? Because with every production, there is always some kind of waste left. And the answer I got is, yes, there is waste, but this is being used again. So for example, gases that are coming from this process, they are used to heat the process again. Also, there are some carbon left. And if they activate it, it will become activated carbon, which can be used in different kind of filters and so on. So yes, there is waste left, but it is again being recycled to do something else or used in that same process again. So yes, all this process is 100% environmental friendly. But now back to the interview. Can you elaborate more on the business? What plans do you have, like expanding Sepco's industry around the world? And maybe you know when already the first facility will be built, which is made with this contract from other countries or something?
So as of right now, we are in talks to more than 30 countries around the world, and we have been looking for strong local partners in different countries around the world who can, through our franchise platform, can become an operator of a Sepco production plant. We never sell our machinery. We're not in the machinery selling business. We are only looking to establish a partnership where Sepco comes into the business, into the country as a technical partner, as a shareholder of the business, together with the local partner whose responsibility is to operate the day-to-day business operation. And as of right now, we are in talks to several countries, as I mentioned, and we are looking to expand with approximately 1,000 of these units within the next 10 years. The expansion is going very well. We have been welcomed, as I said, very warmly to every location that we have been to. In Thailand, we are currently building 2 new production units aside from the one that is already up and running. These would be our 5th generation production modules. We also have our 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and the 1st generation units still there. Some of them we are using still today, even after 15 years in operation. So that is a good proof of the durability and the quality of the machinery that we produce. So we're expecting to see first European units being built and operated realistically in the beginning of next year. And we already have, even here in Northern Europe, we have very, very good, very skilled, very respectful people that we are currently forming partnerships with. And we're looking to come out and announce some great news about new Sepco facilities being established. All of these operations will directly benefit Sepco's own trading currency, Orientum Plus, and all the people around our business through partnerships and collaboration who have contributed into taking this brand and taking this business opportunity and technology across the world, and who are contributing their time and investing their efforts, investing their time into making this business a solution for the global plastic waste crisis.
I know Sepco and especially Cloud Horizon is going to have an event in Amsterdam in June. So then we will have also more information. Like I said, there's some information coming up
Yes.
from the leaders and everything. So then I also have got some hints that at that time some big news are coming up.
Absolutely. I would like to personally welcome everybody to come and meet us at Amsterdam. It is going to be a tremendous event. We have put a lot of effort in making that a great show and very informative event for everyone who's interested about our business and about this opportunity, as well as who wants to learn more about the technology. We'll bring in our management team there, and it will be a great place to be. There will be some major announcements done during this event, so I can't really talk about those much more than just say that please make sure to be there on time.
I think my last question, do you believe that one company can really change the world?
We can't change the world alone. Nobody can. This is definitely a teamwork, it's a group effort, but when we bring in enough like-minded people to focus and to work on a simple task, and we lay down the foundation where other people can follow, we believe that we can make major change. We are starting from one city at a time, expanding to countries and continents, and then operating globally. That is our vision, and we will do our best to clean up our planet from this plastic garbage mess that we now find ourselves in. We are 100% committed to make this a success for everyone involved, but again, most importantly, securing that our children and grandchildren will have clean waters and clean environment to stay and to grow.
This is what I like the best about this opportunity, because it looks forward that our children and grandchildren also can live, because right now we are killing Mother Earth with the plastic and everything. So
exactly.
Yes. Any final word you want to say to my audience?
I would like to thank you all very much for your attention today and your time given to watch this short video. And thank you also very much for great questions. We hope to be meeting again soon, and I would like to welcome you all to learn more about the opportunities that Sepco Industries is offering, and obviously the opportunities that are offered by and through the collaboration with Cloud Horizon Limited. Thank you very much, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you.